When two warriors who are on top of their game collide, it provides tremendous viewing for the combat sport fans. In 2019, we've seen the much talked about Israel Adesanya take his throne as middleweight king, as he defeated the then champion Robert Whittaker. Another fighter who's come to prominence is Cuban-American Jorge Masvidal. After dominating Darren Till and Ben Askren, Masvidal gained his plaudits after his win over Stockton's very own Nate Diaz to gain the BMF belt. Khabib Nurmagomedov has further established himself with his win over Dustin Poirier in Abu Dhabi. His stock seems to keep rising as he looks to be the face of the UFC. 14th December provides us with the next installment and the final major clash of 2019, as UFC welterweight champion Kamaru Usman faces the brash and controversial Colby Covington. A fight that has much bad blood surrounding it, the Nigerian Nightmare Usman has had his plaudits due to his supreme wrestling skills. Covington, on the other hand, also possesses great wrestling skills while having a great strike volume and stamina to his impressive arsenal. Fight Club Chronicles previews the fight as the UFC welterweight title is on the line as Kamaru Usman and Colby Covington clash in the octagon. Firstly, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel to get all the updates on our videos. Kamaru Usman versus Colby Covington, the fight analysis. Kamaru Usman has been a force in the game ever since winning the Ultimate Fighter 21. Holding a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, the Nigerian Nightmare has shown his wrestling skills from the off. Usman also sits proudly on the longest active win streak in the welterweight division with 10. He mauled through the division, grinding out decisions, and after outpointing Damian Maia and Rafael dos Anjos, he eventually earned his title shot against Tyron Woodley. His fight game reached its peak in that fight with Woodley earlier in 2019. Woodley came into the fight as the favorite, but Usman controlled the fight from the offset. With nearly 18 minutes of control over the duration of the fight, using various transitions to neutralize any of Woodley's striking skills, Kamaru Usman became victorious in a great technical fight. The Nigerian Nightmare put his name on the map and further showed the impressive roster of African fighters currently in the UFC. Covington is cut from the same cloth talent-wise. He carved his way through the division with the same style, overwhelming opponents with his phenomenal cardio. He outpointed Damian Maia and Rafael dos Anjos before Usman did. And after his dismantling of the veteran Robbie Lawler, he left no doubt that he's the man for Usman's first defense. Throwing over 500 strikes against Lawler, the American showed off his stamina and striking skills. Covington attempted 515 significant strikes throughout the 5-round battle. That output earned him the new UFC record for significant strike attempts in a single fight. As he dominated the fight, Colby showed he has the ability to tame any fighter that challenges him in the cage. While Covington showed his supreme striking and cardio, he also possesses great wrestling skills. He fights at a pace that few can match. His takedown skills are tremendous, and even though Covington is not often a threat to finish the fight once he gets it to the mat, he never rests when the match is on the ground. Usman has a 4-inch reach over Covington, and with more power in his hands, he may look to connect with the front-pressing Covington. While Usman has great wrestling skills, his striking cannot be overlooked. Both fighters may not out-wrestle each other, but they are likely to clinch up, where Usman will have the power advantage. But Covington may be more dangerous with combinations and elbows exiting the clinch. This fight is simply a 50-50 bout, and fighters and pundits are split in their prediction for this clash.
I think Usman has a slight edge that is annoying and is frustrating to deal with, and if he can't get space, he may not be able to punch Colby.
I think if you put them both together, they're the same fighter. I think Usman has got everything that Colby has, just a bit better. I think he's got more power.
Colby and Usman, I put my money on Colby. I think Colby's got the way better gas tank, much better wrestler on straight wrestling level.
With the bad blood surrounding this fight, the pre-fight talk will keep the fans entertained. Can the wind-up merchant Covington get into Usman's head before the fight?
It's a possibility tonight.
Let's do it tonight. Let's do it right now. Let's go right now. Let's go right now. You're soft, bro. Let's do it right now.
Look at that. Look at that.
Settle down, Junior.
See, we lived.
You ain't ready for prime time yet, son.
We lived.
You ain't ready for prime time. That's why you on digital cable, boy. I'm on pay-per-view. Sit your ass down, Junior.
The reason he's relevant is because he attaches his name to mine. December 14th, only on pay-per-view. I'm detaching this little clown from my coattails.
The winner could be on a collision course for the destructive Jorge Masvidal in 2020. A fight all UFC fans would love to watch. 14th December, the T-Mobile Arena hosts a clash that could be remembered in times to come. Whichever way this fight may go, don't miss it, as it could produce another UFC classic. How do you guys see this fight playing out? Make sure to comment below to give us your thoughts. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the Fight Club Chronicles YouTube channel.